The bad guys.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching The Bad Guys today. Storm here.
Mom here.
Yes, I'm a bad guy. It doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, but I'm Tom.
I love that reference.
That's right.
Wreck-It Ralph.
That's right.
That's right.
Love it. So none of us have seen this movie, and I've been wanting to watch it. I love my animations. I saw a trailer for it. I think we're gonna like it.
I think so. I mean, it's looks good.
Mm-hmm. It's by DreamWorks, right? And it has a bunch of animals in it, and it looks like the bad guys are well-known, like storybook type bad guys. We saw a wolf. I saw a snake.
Was the wolf? I think probably Little Red Riding Hood's wolf. Was that?
I'm guessing. I don't know, but I'm just thinking bad guys.
You saw a shark.
As bad guys. A shark I did see.
Right, yeah.
So we're going to be watching on a snake, yep. And we're going to be watching on Amazon Prime today. Okay. Shall we just get into it and we'll talk about it after?
Yes,
let's do it.
And if you want to watch our full reaction, you can check it out in our links below if you're watching on YouTube or Vimeo. We have a huge library of movies and shows that you can watch with us in the entire length.
Don't be a bad guy and do it.
Be a good guy. We love you guys.
Appa looks so gangsta.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Gangsta.
The Bad Guys.
At every place?
Hey man, how you been?
Everybody's talking about all fighting.
Oh!
Sorry, folks. I'm switching into
Right there.
Oh my god. Look at all the money.
That's easy.
Big bad wolf.
Yeah.
It's breaking the fourth wall.
I am the villain in every story.
To Mr. Snake.
Over here
Nice.
Is Mr. Angela. Our in-house hacker, our pocket search engine, our traveling tech wizard. We call her Wiz.
Happy birthday, Mr. Grumpy Pants.
I think I hate you.
He's good friends.
And this is Mr. Shark, master of disguise. Apex predator of 1,000 faces. Surprise! Is Mr. Piranha. He's a loose cannon with a short fuse. Jackpot!
a longer cartridge. It's the best part.
They're just jumping on the cars.
Oh god.
We may be bad, but we're so good at it.
Keep running, Wolf! One of these days your luck is gonna run out!
I hate you guys the least.
To
Mr. Snake.
That's sweet.
Push pop.
Yeah, looks like it.
Rumbling like a kraken right now.
Yeah. Want it?
You know he's not gonna give it to you.
No.
We elected Governor Diane Foxington.
Governor?
Are really just second-rate has-beens. Behind their amateurish antics and frankly unoriginal capers. I mean, really, enough than the annual Good Samaritan Awards, where tomorrow night I will present the Golden Dolphin to this year's Goodest Citizen.
For another job. A big one.
The Golden Dolphin. Seriously?
If we pull this off, we'll cement our legacy as the greatest criminals of all time.
So step one.
We'll need to blend in.
Nice.
Ocean 11 thing.
Yeah, look at it.
He looks so good. Look at Mr. Shark.
Goodness inside all of us, just waiting to blossom.
I think that's the voice of Onion on
Two armored doors. The first
Apple and Onion.
Washington.
Is the only one who has clearance to open the second door.
So step two, she and I will need to get up close and personal. Oliver Poodle.
Poodleton.
It's about time
stick
someone
with the ring.
stood up to those
He just pulled the Robin Hood.
diabolical bad guys.
Yeah.
So I've got to say.
They're toast.
Well, that's your opinion.
It is, and I'm the governor.
Okay.
Mic's on. Everyone on comms, do you copy?
Copy.
copy.
God, look at that. Oh, gee.
Ew, he melted right there, and he has his own costume inside. Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh no! It's like, I saved her.
Such a good boy.
Oh, he likes that good boy. I'm a good
This
boy.
way, yeah, see?
Oh no, his tail!
My honor to award Professor Marmalade with the Golden
Dolphin!
Because of how they made me feel. That tingly feeling I get that shit by society. The whack in my tiny tail.
Oh no!
Oh, there's a tail again.
Oh, he's on display.
Oh,
Who's
my God,
gonna see him?
Look at him.
It's the bad guy!
Ow! Wait!
You had to talk to him.
Mr. Wolf, if I can prove to everyone at that gala that the bad guys have changed, will you set them free and give them a clean start?
Smart play.
As good guys and roll out scot-free with
The golden dolphin!
It's not a butt. It's a lamp in the shape of the Love Crater meteorite.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that. Oh.
Listen, they're starting to like you. This might just be enough to win over the guests at the gala.
Got the power.
The meteorite is gone!
Oh. So who did it?
Gee.
Ooh.
Finally get it.
You stole the meteorite?
Oh, it's not just a meteorite.
Snake eat him.
Right in plain sight.
Well, off the top of my head,
Oh, my
I
God.
accessed the site previously and set up an intricate system of tunnels. And
She's
platforms
upset. Yeah, she knows.
that triggered
I
the
didn't know what it was, but it felt, good.
Our life was perfect until you decided to ruin it. Friends, we're just holding you back. Yeah, maybe you are.
Yeah.
The governor?
Yeah.
Oh, might be.
Maybe.
Wait a sec. You're the Crimson Paw?
Nice.
The Queen of Cons, acrobatic Swiss Army knife, stole.
You know his compound better than anyone.
You can count on us. Right, guys?
There is no us. We're through. Nothing compares to having the one guy I thought I could trust. Stab me in the back.
What's he gonna do with the heart? The
The
butt.
butt?
Right, we might have fun, yeah.
bad guy looks like.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Marmalade.
Cool. Secret hideout.
Oh my gosh.
Nice car.
You got a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Respect.
Okay, here, take it.
Oh.
Stop crying.
Get something good.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
We could be more than just scary villains.
Oh, she has the wag.
Oh my goodness.
The fins.
Yeah.
You can't kill them. It's superpowers. Oh.
Oh.
Boy.
I love the animation style. It's so fun,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Or maybe.
Wait.
Oh no, yep.
Yeah, it was a trap.
It just falls for it.
Tip from a friend.
Oh no.
Oh.
How's it hanging?
Snake. Finish that.
Cuddles.
Is that his actual name, Cuddles?
You were right, Wolfie.
We felt the whack.
Come on, you gotta save him.
It's good,
Just
Oh my gosh. Just
Kind of not bad for a butt rock.
Once again.
He's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, just robbing this place.
Oh, he's back up there.
Oh, the kid.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of magnetized cross-circuit interceptor? You mean this?
My
She
goodness.
just keeps getting cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Good technology.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a natural. Mostly YouTube.
Nice work.
Meet me at the police station.
Yeah. With fireworks, piñatas, and cake.
Only the kitty. Aw, go.
But he's our Mr. Grumpy Pants.
Two friends.
Oh boy, there he goes.
They're gonna look bad.
Oh,
jeez.
no.
That's terrifying.
No.
That's worse than a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, God, I guess so.
It's yours.
Oops.
Snake!
Oh no, we just let that go.
We're gonna make it! you too, buddy.
Aww.
Aw.
From a parachute somehow.
Everybody hugs.
Oh, this time it has to work.
Oh, wow.
What did he grab onto? Yay!
Yeah, what
Might
the...
have stolen the meteorite, but we did steal a lot of other things. It's time we took some responsibility. Start a clean slate.
Bad guy's bad. Good guy's good.
So true.
Just smiles.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's a lamp.
Oh, he did have a plan.
Why? Can I try it on?
Of course. Perfect.
He was monologuing that whole time. Oh my god, they did a lot.
The old switcheroo.
That was pretty
Or
good.
does he's
job.
driving the cop car
Look at his cuffs. It's his cuffs.
on his neck?
Oh, my God.
How much?
Yeah, I know. So, but we're
Ah, for good behavior.
Okay. What's his name?
Just like how it started.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
ooh, look,
Cheers,
racing stripes
Diane.
now.
Yeah.
Ready to get to work?
Oh, did you? Wow.
I love the bad guys. So I'll let the credits roll just in case. I see some pictures coming up now,
I
some
guess so.
photos that were on their fridge, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
what good
God.
friends, though. They
Yeah,
did a
that
lot
was
of bad
good.
things, but they
Yeah.
really did
They-
care for
they
each
sure
other.
Did. Yes, definitely. God.
So what'd you guys think?
That was good.
It was definitely a fun movie.
Yes, it was a fun movie. Yeah.
I thought everything about it was great. I
So-
mean, I'm sure it's for everyone, you know, young kids, older kids. I mean, I'm sure parents love it. I
Yes,
enjoyed it a
I
lot.
liked it a lot.
The energy from everything, like, was just perfect because it kept you interested all the way through. The animation was so well done, and it had me cracking up because it was so fast. You know, every time they got into something, it was just like chaos and so quick that you had to really pay attention to catch everything. But even someone like a child or something watching this would probably like, you know, lose interest and go, "Oh wow," because everything was just so
so fast.
like.
I just thought it was.
Everything
I just thought it was amazing how the wolf, who was played by Sam Rockwell, sounds incredibly a lot like George Clooney, and they were imitating, you know, his Ocean's movie, like Ocean's 11, all those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't seen those yet, but I kind of got that vibe because a long time ago I saw some trailers, and I know a little bit about the premise, but not much. I won't say anything just
Okay,
because
yes.
Mom doesn't know anything about it, but I did get that feel. They even made that Clooney joke before with Wolf, so that was kind of fun to see.
Yeah, you're going full Clooney.
Yeah, so I'm now interested more because we used to
Wow.
get requests for the Ocean 11,
Yes, we-
and there's a ton of other movies like that too. I'm sure they're numbered appropriately.
Yeah, they are. They're
10,
numbered.
11, 12 or whatever. But I kind of had that vibe, and I love how cool they were the whole time. Like, Wolf just had style, and he just grooved the whole way. I just really enjoyed his character
Yes, I
and
liked
his friends.
Snake. I liked
Snake
a
I
lot.
really liked as well, too.
I thought Shark was pretty funny.
Oh, the
Shark was cute.
I
Dressed
liked
up as a
that.
woman.
Oh, that was funny. It was
My
really-
water
They're all
balloon.
great. I really enjoyed
I'm gonna
all
have
of
a
them a
baby.
lot.
She's gonna have a baby.
And I love how he was the master of disguises, and you have this huge shark.
That's my
Oh,
Looks
Daddy?
so different from everyone else there.
That scientist, he's trying to be his dad.
Yeah, and just being the Mona Lisa
Oh my
with that
God,
story,
that
and
was
people
good.
were just so easily fooled.
That's
The daddy one was so funny. I love that.
Yeah.
That was
Daddy,
pretty
that
funny.
poor guy, just immediately like
I've
goes,
been waiting for this my whole life.
aw, he destroyed his dreams.
Oh.
But he was like so excited to play when he was working.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean the
that's
humor in
something
this was perfect. I was smiling the
very
whole
good.
time. I think
Oh
my
my
cheeks hurt a
God.
little bit from smiling so much. But
Oh, it's
I also liked how this started with Wolf and Snake and how casual it is for them. They're always known as the bad guys. That's all they've ever known. And people know them for that, and they just know that's the only positive attention they get.
But he did pay their check at the end of that
Yeah,
meal.
that first time, right? Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
really
did.
wanted to
And they
pay
went to
them.
the
He was
bank.
Yeah.
Scared, and then they
Sure.
casually walked across, and everyone's like braking in traffic and running away,
Oh,
and
that's
they just
funny.
casually go over to rob the bank. So just a great introduction to everything, and everyone.
And that bank
so
had
excited.
wanted posters all over it with their faces on
And
it.
they casually walk in because they're so confident
That's right.
they never get caught. And the cops, all the cops are freaking hilarious too because they were around like ants. Like they had a ton of cops everywhere, and they would climb on on each other, and with the captain there, she was so funny. And how, like, she's like, let's go, let's do this. And they'd all jump, not only in their cars, but you see all the
They're
cops
hanging off the back of them.
Yeah, on top of the cars and on the sides of the cars.
It's almost like that they were like mob mentality.
It was insane, yeah. So it was just like so funny. And then people flying out of the cars. It got really cartoony and zany in certain areas.
But Piranha, when he started singing at the gala, kind of reminded me of Scanlan.
Yeah,
just
I heard
the
you
way
say
he's
that.
singing.
That's from The Legend of Vox Machina. That's who Scanlan is, yeah. Which is a great series. So if you guys have not checked out The Legend of Vox Machina, you must, because it's so good. But it is adult. Well, I think we have mainly adults watching our channel, but, just in case, yeah, it is definitely more adult than this.
There's no swearing in that at all.
And nudity. But it is a great story. But this animation, it is very unique. It reminded me of Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse. I love that movie. I mean, it's a different style, but it had that kind of energy where they also mix like 3D with 2D, because they had a lot of effects in this where you saw smoke come up, explosions, and that was more, it was still computer animated, but they made it flat, so it was more traditional looking. So it just really worked
especially
well.
in the parts when they were, trying to be secretive. Or spying, they kind of made it more like it made it feel more like a spy
2D.
movie.
Yeah,
because it had that 2D square, sharp corners kind of thing.
I noticed that too. And when they were in the dark and they were all dressed in black with the silhouettes, that was flatter.
Right, you just kind of see them just like shimming across the
lines and everything. Yeah, so that was really well done, and it just works so freaking well. And just when we were introduced to the Crimson Paw, which was a fun twist. And I like the subtle hints we were getting that she was something more than what she was saying. And here, like, when she goes to break them out of prison, which, again, she is the governor, but it's showing that good guys or bad guys can be good as well. And she learned from all her mistakes, I guess.
Well, she almost broke her silence on that until it fell into place, and then what's his name took the fall for it.
Yeah. Are you playing with something, Tom?
Oh yeah, you heard that. Sorry.
So I bought Tom these squishy toy thingies to play with when we react, because he likes to crinkle things next to the mic.
I got these little plastic bags next to the microphone. I just sit there and crinkle them.
I know, it's so loud. It's like beep, beep. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. It was so funny, and the animation I loved. It really stood out with the eyes with me, because it worked well where it looked very 2D in the eyes, where they had very thick lines. They were very expressive, and even the mouths were like that too, with just really thick black lines. Then everything else was a little bit more subtle, but it just worked very well for this film.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, everything was wonderful.
Very good. I love Piranha too.
Piranha, I really did enjoy.
Piranha with his farts.
Yes,
oh my god, the fart jokes you can't go wrong with, right?
Yes, like that.
It's always the same, yeah. But that was
God.
hilarious. I'm glad they didn't overuse it. Like they did it a few times, but it wasn't like the main joke that they kept doing.
Yeah.
I liked the friendships, and all of them were great. I mean, of course, Wolf, Snake, and Diane really stood out the most to me, but all the other ones were great too. I like Webbs a lot. She was cool.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was cool. I like when they did her fingerprints after they got caught. They kind of like
held her like this.
Well, they dipped each leg into the ink, and then they grabbed her.
I saw that.
Like almost like a star.
It kind of looked like the Walmart symbol, that little star thing.
Oh, I didn't even think that, but that is really funny advertisements. But the fun thing about this too was how they owned it, like with all the craziness, and it's supposed to be funny, and I love it when you have something that's so broad, meaning that you have these human-like animals, right, and they're equals in society, where you have humans. You actually have humans. Like, we watched Zootopia, but you didn't have humans in that. And these characters are stylized more like Wolf, where he is more human-like, where Nick in Zootopia, he had shorter legs and had more of a fox anatomy but could stand upright. But here they had more human bodies, except Snake. You had everything. And then you had Piranha, who was very chubby and more fish-like. And so you had more that were just like the actual animal, and others more human-like, and even with Marmalade being this intelligent guinea pig, and then you have all these normal guinea pigs. So my point is, you had all this randomness, but they owned it in this. You know, it just.
Well, you also had like a regular cat in there too. I mean,
and a regular
that's
cat.
cute,
So,
yeah.
but the humor and everything was just so perfect, and you just went with it.
well, I'm surprised with like Piranha, we didn't see him biting more.
Yeah, he did that one
Yeah.
flyby like in the chase scene. And he was like, nah, 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 for a second, but that was it.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
kept
that was
launching at
really
people.
it. Because I was kind of hoping like he would like chew around somebody and like take all their clothes off or something like that,
Oh
or
my God.
Yeah.
you know, just something that a Piranha would do, like rip apart something.
One thing I really enjoyed about his character too was that he wasn't just a brute and always trying to bite people. Like I wanted to see a little bit of that too, but I like how he was like suave and he could sing and he was
sing, I
really
was
for
very
his
surprised.
friends
Yeah, I was
and
surprised
you
about
know
that.
just a very different twist on a piranha. And that was the whole
Yeah.
point of this. Like they went deeper than that. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover, and they were. You know, in society, brought up to with people's reactions
Well,
to know that they were predators.
I think it's funny how they had the media, the reporter lady.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually reporting that always judge a book by its cover. All stereotypes are true.
I know, yeah.
She's saying the
exactly.
opposite, like they don't believe the media kind of thing.
Yeah, because it was very simple. You know, it was simplified, but the story was really well told in that way. You know,
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
they were bad guys, and people judged them for how they looked, and that's what they were used to growing up. And then they just owned it, and they became. That's what they did for a living. But then they realized, I love the tail wag. That was cute.
That's right, yeah.
And another twist of Marmalade actually being bad and goading Wolf to be another animal, but goading Wolf to be good so he could make them take the fall for his
Yeah.
own crime.
For sure.
Well, I like what's the guinea pig's name? I just
Marmalade?
forgot. Marmalade, yeah. I like Marmalade's voice actor because he does the voice of Onion on a Cartoon Network show called Apple and Onion,
I heard you say that. That was
and
like-
it's his voice really stands out. It's different than most voices. It's very recognizable.
yeah.
But
That voice definitely suited him. And what a sociopath, huh?
I guess so. I
Yeah,
think
he was a good villain, and what a twist there as well. And I loved it. Everything about it was so good. I was laughing all the way through. The energy, the chase scene, the action. I mean, the animation was constantly like nonstop all the way through.
It sure was. Yeah.
You just had mayhem everywhere, and then the idea with the guinea pigs as a big wave, and they were like more like
my
a
God,
monster
there's so
working
much-
together, and none of them got killed. It seemed because they got run over before. And they
we're
just
getting run
popped
over.
back
They're
up.
getting thrown off the cliff. I mean,
There's
geez.
so many of them.
Yeah. So it's a good lesson for kids too to be like, okay, you can't be scared. They're not
Well,
always terrifying. Not that you want to go up.
Don't
to
run
a
over your
wolf or
guinea pig because it
something.
ain't coming back.
Yeah, don't run over your
That's
guinea
right.
pig or
Like
don't pet a
that.
snake or
Yeah.
something. And going to Snake, I just love how he would swallow things and keep it for later, and how he would use his body as arms all the time. You'd see him leaning on things or
Oh,
leaning
yeah.
outside the car, or when he
Well, I
was
like when he had the
neck
fake
cuffed
arms too.
or
Yeah.
neck cuffed. Yeah, the
What?
fake arms, or
Oh,
even
wow.
the tail when he would do
Yeah.
like thumb motions or like
Oh,
finger
thumbs up
motions,
and-
yeah.
I liked that time too when he swallowed all the guinea pigs. It was like-
Yeah, and he was so excited.
He almost looked like he was drunk after he did that.
Yeah.
He was just so happy. He ate like a lot more than I thought he would.
Yeah.
How funny! And
Oh
then
my
the
gosh.
Marmalade only did that for his own benefit. Like he had this whole plan.
No, definitely.
Well, see, the thing is, it was all his charities that was getting robbed. So who would think that
A
the
perfect
guy
crime.
the guy who's running the charities would be the one stealing the money from it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
see?
Yeah, there were cons everywhere, right? And then even with Crimson Paw, I love her.
Yeah, there was
like-
cons among cons against cons.
Yeah.
Beware.
Yeah, so now you got a fun team, and I think it is kind of funny though that the governor is like a secret crime person that went good, and she doesn't have to pay for her crimes. But you know what? Like we like her, and
So the question is, though, at the end of the movie, when they all leave, are they bad or are they good?
they're good. They learned and they served their time,
No, they did.
so they're good now. They're going to be on the up and up. Might be a little challenging, but I think they served their
So
time.
will
Shorter
the sequel
than-
be named Good Guys?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe they'll be
Might
good guys and they'll have to go after other bad guys.
Bad guys, yeah, that's for sure.
Probably. But that was fun. So,
Yeah,
guys, let us
it
know
was
what you
good.
thought of this movie, because I'm
Okay.
definitely curious.
Good.
Was this an Amazon Prime exclusive? Yeah.
Amazon Prime, no, I don't know. It was in theaters. Actually, I really don't know. I just assumed it wasn't, but sometimes
So I think it just came out. I don't think it actually made it to theaters.
Oh,
I think it did actually go. It's in theaters, I believe.
it?
I think it is in theaters. I saw trailers for it saying it was in theaters, so I'm pretty darn sure it was. And it recently was released to streaming, for streaming, but I think it's only on Amazon and a couple other things, but you have to pay extra for it right now. But soon I'm sure that it's going to be on other services as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I did want to
I know it came out not that long ago, so.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was good.
So, thumbs up. Woo!
Right.
We enjoyed it. We love our
Me too.
animations,
Yes,
don't we?
that's good.
Very amusing. So, thank you guys so
God.
much for watching. If you want to check out our full reaction, you can check that out in the links below. We have a big library of movies and shows. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon, as always.
Woo!
Bye, guys!
Bye! Toodles!